is actually having knowledge of who they are as an individual and the spiritual aspect of who they are, because every person has a spiritual side to them. Even the demons, devils have, because it is the negative to our positive. And what we're trying to do here is teach people that they're on a spiritual path and how they can improve that path by just smiling at someone, just saying hello. And if you still want to do those superstitions like cross fingers and touch wood and stuff like that, that's still fine, because that's part of the ancient, as they call law, L-O-R-E, I think you pronounce that. But it's part of who you are, and religion should be a part of who you are, not something you're not. And there's so many people who'd had a different life before coming into spiritualism. Right? And most of the people I've met have had a past, not necessarily a bad past, but have had a past. And when they've come into spiritualism, they have found their real place. Now, from the age of 6, I could neither read or write, but I asked my next door neighbours for a Bible, and I told everybody I was going to be a priest. And I walked around with this Bible tucked under my arm, which I've still got down in the sanctuary here, and telling everybody I'm going to be a priest. And around the age of 7 or 6, I started seeing spirits and telling people I've seen God, and I'm talking to God. And what I now know I was seeing was a spirit guide teacher, and I believed it was God, because this old man that I saw in red robes had children around him, and we was always told wherever God was in heaven, children were around him, so I just believed I was seeing God. So it was a natural aspect to me. My nan taught me to pray on my mum's side, and she bought my brother and I, which I've still got somewhere in the house, a little children's book of prayers. And my nan, at the age of 10 and 11, tried to take me to church, because I spoke to her about going to church. And every time I tried to walk into a church, it's almost like somebody was standing there saying, go back, go back. I went to my own parish church in Brixton. My mum and dad's church they got married in, as a little girlfriend at primary school. She was Catholic, I wanted to go to her church. Again, I couldn't walk through the doors. And at the age of 11, my dad said, I'm a spiritualist. And I said, do you have a church? And about 6 or 7 months later, I walked into this church, free and easy. And I knew I'd come home. It was just part of feeling complete.